body appears to have been bleached inside and out.
What is it?
It's Carol. It's your daughter.
What? My daughter was the thing that made me me.
What happens when Hollywood's brightest stars turn on each other? The unthinkable just happened. Sunny Hostin's explosive outburst against Julia Roberts has left fans and critics alike in complete shock. Let's unravel the drama. As 2024 comes to a close, Hollywood finds itself in utter chaos. The once glamorous world of stars and media is crumbling under the weight of scandals, financial setbacks, and plummeting ratings. Amidst this turmoil, Julia Roberts, a name synonymous with Hollywood royalty, is facing unprecedented backlash from fans and even her former allies. One of the loudest voices in this storm is Sunny Hostin, who recently delivered a scathing critique of Roberts, blaming her for misleading women during a critical time. But what exactly did Hostin say, and why is this feud causing such a stir? Let's dive into the details.
I'm just going to pretend like we're at my kitchen table. Let's just get it going. Enough with the fighting. Let's get to the uniting. Let's get to the joy. Let's get to the repair. Let's get to the good stuff so we can start living our lives to the fullest potential that we have.
The tide has turned for Julia Roberts, a star who was once Hollywood's golden icon. Over the past year, Roberts has faced mounting criticism, not just from fans, but from those who once championed her. Big names like Bill Maher and Jimmy Kimmel have distanced themselves, with their critiques now adding fuel to the fire. At the heart of the controversy is Roberts' perceived influence during the 2024 elections. Critics argue that her political endorsements and public statements gave false hope to many, especially women who looked up to her. This backlash reflects a broader shift in Hollywood, where celebrity influence is no longer untouchable.
Julia Roberts, who outed herself not only as a leftist, which we knew, but as somebody who, and by the way, she's also a husband stealer. She stole the husband that she has right now, and talking about one's differences and agreeing to disagree on certain dicey issues, but they're about lying. And they believe this so strongly, they put it in an ad, and her pal George Clooney saw he was totally incompetent and non-compos mentis. So you too are a big loser, sir. Hope your billions are keeping you happy.
Stars are finding themselves under unprecedented scrutiny, and declining support from audiences only adds to the pressure. Sunny Hostin has been one of the most vocal critics of Julia Roberts in recent months, and her recent remarks have ignited a firestorm. In a biting critique, Hostin accused Roberts of misleading women during the 2024 election, claiming her influence led them down the wrong path. In a particularly scathing statement, Hostin declared, "We can't afford another Julia Roberts leading us astray." She argued that the next election cycle needs public figures who are trustworthy and grounded, not those with dated reputations or questionable instincts. Hostin's comments were clearly aimed at shifting the focus toward new and more reliable voices in Hollywood.
Highest support for the Democratic candidate this year. So we can start there. I don't think that young people have necessarily left the Democratic Party. Yes, there have been some gains made by the Republican Party, but by and large, young people are voting democratically.
Without prejudice. What that means is you can bring him again. But the problem is, because he's the sitting president, you can't continue the prosecution, and the statute of limitations will likely run out when he's done. He did what he wanted to do, but the last final point I'll make, I know that most people are saying, well, this was a kitchen table issue. This was about the cost of eggs.
A stance that has sparked both support and backlash from the public. This feud, however, raises deeper questions about the role of celebrities in shaping public opinion. Sunny Hostin's argument suggests that celebrity endorsements play a pivotal role in influencing elections. But how valid is this claim? While it's true that public figures can sway opinions to some extent, broader evidence shows that policies and voter concerns ultimately carry more weight. Most voters prioritize tangible issues like the economy, healthcare, and education over a celebrity's endorsement. Moreover, the influence of celebrities is often overstated. While they may amplify certain narratives, the final decision rests with the electorate's judgment, shaped by personal values and societal trends. Adding to the complexity is Hostin's own position. As a prominent media personality, she herself holds sway over public opinion, making her critique of celebrity involvement in politics seem somewhat hypocritical. If she believes celebrity influence is problematic, what does that say about her role in shaping political discourse?
We live in such a global society now that you really do have a way to see other parts of the world that you just couldn't before. So you really, to be there and stand in some of these places and talk to some of these people, it really is striking that we really don't know.
Julia Roberts and George Clooney, once revered Hollywood icons, are facing a steep decline in popularity. Streaming platforms have reported dwindling viewership for their past works, with audiences showing less interest in their movies and shows. This shift isn't just about declining ratings, it's a reflection of growing public discontent. Roberts and Clooney's political stances and endorsements have alienated parts of their fan base, leading to a broader backlash that's tarnishing their reputations. As Hollywood grapples with changing audience dynamics and heightened scrutiny, even its brightest stars aren't immune to falling out of favor. For Roberts and Clooney, the challenge is not just staying relevant, but regaining the trust and admiration of a skeptical public.
Very nervous. I've been at complete nerves for 3 days, and I will go home and collapse. Just my blood pressure going down. I find this all kind of, it's a beautiful chaos.
Sunny Hostin's remarks signal a broader call for change in Hollywood, a search for fresh, trustworthy voices to lead the narrative. She argues that relying on veteran stars like Julia Roberts has proven problematic, especially when their influence misguides public perception during critical moments, such as elections. This moment opens doors for emerging talent to redefine Hollywood's relationship with its audience. New voices, untainted by past controversies, could shape the industry's future and sway public opinion more authentically. Whether these new faces can rise to the challenge remains a question, but Hostin's plea underscores the need for change in a rapidly evolving entertainment landscape.
What does it mean?
The other thing that I will say is about AOC, she's been demonized as this too progressive, far left person. And I want to try to set the record straight, because if she is too progressive, then the Democrats really are going to lose the working class, because this is her platform.
Behind the scenes at ABC and Disney, tensions are mounting over Sunny Hostin's role on The View. Reports suggest ongoing discussions about replacing or complementing her presence with a new voice to revitalize the show and address its declining ratings. The network is under immense pressure to stay relevant in a competitive media environment, with executives like Bob Iger exploring ways to boost audience engagement. This internal struggle highlights the broader challenges faced by media platforms as they adapt to changing viewer expectations and the demand for fresh perspectives. The feud between Sunny Hostin and Julia Roberts serves as a stark reminder of the growing tension within Hollywood. With celebrities turning against each other and the public questioning their influence, the landscape of stardom is undeniably shifting. As Roberts faces backlash for her perceived role in misleading voters, and Hostin doubles down on the need for trustworthy figures, the question lingers. Do celebrity endorsements still hold power in today's world, or are we witnessing their influence fade into irrelevance? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more updates on Hollywood's biggest dramas.